Hey, welcome back, everybody. I'm okay. What happened? Soon we crashed. You don't say. Workers on the side. Captured by the Xerix Empire. Shut down to avoid detection. The swap job didn't detect hardware. No knowledge. Called trial. Demonstrating with an alien. I couldn't understand, and the judge announced I was guilty 20 minutes into the trial. Life without parole on a penal colony near the edge of Xerix territory. Shortly after all this happened, remember sudden jolt, everything black. Crash must damage suit. Activating fail safe. Okay. Why we crashed? Scenario encountered unexpected gravitational anomalies, such as a black hole or rogue planet, pulled the ship out of warp and caused massive damage in the process. Opportunity to escape. Might not be habitable. 32.33, repeating of course, percentage of survival if you attempt to escape. A 97.5% chance Xerix will execute you immediately. Your decision. Faced worse odds before. Clone chamber. Do meet. Select this as a respawn point. First things first, find a way out of the cell. Time to get the hell out of here. Alright. So this is the Ad Astra 2 variant of Reforged Eden. Right? Access denied. Right? We have this hole in the wall. Right? And this is... Let me... dang it. But one of the rogue starts. This is Rogue J5565. This is the rogue planet you can actually see on during the day, which is why I'm doing it. Whereas would have kept your equipment at secure location. You can go into cell 1, but no, don't want to. Alright, if I can't quite squeeze through there, huh? Name unknown, species Terran, crime, genocide, tax evasion, Abyssal prison camp. Apparently I had a roommate. No idea where he went, though. Okay, I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to be able to fit through here, right? It's not letting me fit. Okay. Wait a second. I have to go into this room and then through. There we go. And I just heard something spawn in. Great. I have nothing. Yep. There we go. Apologies for how dark it is. I don't have a suit currently. I'm in misgivings. Okay. Still 7. Error. Okay. Sick bay weapons locker. Here we go. That's what I want to see. Thank you for that. That was great. Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna be quicker just to do that, right? Explosive charges. We got some shotgun ammo. We got a weapons locker. 5.56 rounds. Very good. More shotgun. Little help. Perimeter lock. Da-da-da. And done. No armor locker in the armory to help put you on. Your medium armor. Da-da-da. Okay. Retrieve equipment. That's fine. I will make it work. Okay, so I have an assault rifle. I have a shotgun. I've got a combat knife. Survival multi-tool. Here, let me switch things up a little bit. We got a flashlight. What do I think about the flashlights? Some explosive charges. We got a little bit of food and water. We got some bandages. Go ahead and put those down, I guess. A couple antibiotic ointments, a couple herbal teas, and some biofuel. Another suit of medium armor. I'll go ahead and grab that. Portable work light. Come in handy, eventually. And more bandages and a portable work light. The second kind. Alright, so now we have armor. Is there anything in the repair station? No, there's not. Okay. There's a sick bay here. There's no oxygen, so I need to be somewhat quick. Oh. There we go. Okay, now we have to actually manually reload our weapons. There's nothing in either armor locker. That's fine. Bandages. Okay. Water. Sure, why not? Health pack. Nice. $16 bandages so far. Okay. 17. More purified water. We've got respirator charge and health pack. Okay. And you, another water. So I got... I did not grab you. Okay. So with Ad Astra 2, things are more powerful, right? 100 damage and 80 damage. What's the damage on the knife? Doesn't really say. I don't know. Right. Okay, so what did I get? I got a Xerox heavy shotgun. 110 damage. Nice. Gonna loot all of this. It will come in handy eventually. As we get out of here, we're gonna have to get off the planet somehow, right? Which is probably whenever this series is gonna end. Well, I think I'll probably kill everything on the planet first. Okay, grab that. Eradicate the Xerax. Name of the game, right? Bridge protected by... or personnel on duty only. Hi. No. No. Oh, you made me bleed, you jerk. Just saw you spawn in. Well, we're losing tons of reputation with the Xerax, but that's fine. They hated me in the first place, so... Personnel on duty only. Okay, dead end. Hitting the damn door. Get over here, Commander. Haha. Sucks to be you. Alright. Bandage. More shotgun ammo. Hello, drone. It's gonna be hell getting out of here, though. Healing stuff. Remove the key card. Thank you. We got a yellow one now. And we can view various reports about the planet. Nothing too important right about now. We got a couple of apps. And we got a defense booster. 900 armor now. Yeah, this scenario is a little nuts with the stats, but it does kind of make up with it with some of the other changes. Okay, let me go ahead and actually turn my jetpack on as well, since we are, you know, on a planet. It's not going to mess things up. Is there any... No holes in the ceiling here. Okay. Over here... Hello. Some oxygen, okay. It was weird how it wasn't wanting to render in. Okay, so yellow key card. Go. And rifle upgrade kit. Nice. Okay. Sniper. I think he fell down. Right. Yeah, you notice the weapon damage is quite a bit higher. These guys are still taking quite a bit of shots to, put down. All right, and oh, freaking bleed. What the? Stop that. I don't even know where the hell you were at that you were shooting me through a solid wall like that. You're right there. Okay, you know what? Game, if you're going to cheat, I'm going to cheat too. That there's one of the reasons I don't really like playing on servers. Because unless you're an admin, you can't fix that issue. Hey, we hit level 5 already. Nice. What do we got? Oxygen and water. Decon kit. Okay, that'll be good for radiation. Ooh, a mobility boost. Hello. Need to go back to an armor locker. Who are you? Commander Johnson, stationed on UCHN frigate, attacked by the Xerax. They hailed us, surrendered 5 of our crew, they let us the rest go. Captured one of the officers, took me as a scientist, performed experiments. Infection strain 127-B, drop my blood over and over again. Alright, now too late for me, too sick and trapped in a stasis field. Never get these doors open in time, go and save yourself. I will avenge you. Dropped his blue key card, I was able to grab it. Here, take it. I will make sure they pay. Alright, now we have blue. What can blue do for you? So before I continue on, we're going to go and loot these. Water may not seem all that important, but we can make oxygen out of it. So it'll help us get started on this planet anyway. Need to go that way through that hole. But first, I'm going to go back to an armor locker. I'm going to put this mobility booster on. Almost gets us back to regular base speed, which is nice. It's one of the reasons I usually run around in light armor, even though I get killed a lot. It's because being able to move is severely important. I do have some 7.62s, yeah. So sniper rifle would not be a bad thing to have. See you back there. That door's access denied. Okay, the SMG's actually not that bad. I hear you up there. I see you too. What's the SMG? 85 damage, plus 20% damage versus soft wildlife, minus 20% versus mechanical. 750 rounds per minute. This is 600 rounds per minute, 100 damage, plus 10% damage versus humanoids, minus 10% versus soft wildlife. Okay. Remove the key card. We now have the red key card. We can get out of here if we want. But where's the fun in that, right? Not that one, this one. Another biofuel. That will be important. Really? A single repair charge. Wow. If I need inventory space, that's the first thing to go. Did loot those. I looted you, right? Yeah. Alright. Check this. Light armor. I'll take it. Another armor boost. I will put that on. Repair station has another assault rifle. You can't shift click out of there, huh? And you have a mechanical component. Alright. Then we got stuff on this side. 2 repair charges. Yay. Promethean pellets. Steel plates. Mechanical components. Alright. And, well, hello solar panels. Alright, and then I got the thing that was up here, maybe? No, there's no thing up there. Okay. I know I missed somewhere a hole in the ceiling. You need to bugger off. Do you know that? You know, that thing's actually not bad. Okay, so we can open that hatch anytime we want to. There it is, right? Oh, there we go. Of course, now we have a friend up here with us. Not really a friend, more of a very annoying acquaintance. Nice. Oxygen canisters, don't mind if I do. Unfortunately, this thing we're in, I believe, is admin cord. So, yeah. We're stuck in here and we can't do anything about it. Access denied. We'll go through here. And blue key card. You know, ow, 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 ow. Jerk. I don't want their bodies collapsing on top of each other. Hi, move your butt. You are being a pill right now. There. Made him fall in a different direction. Okay, that's 12 Promethean pellets. It's enough for 1 fuel cell. Right. Hello, puppies. I will come back for you later. Nice, killed a Ripper Dog. Got some experience for learning about Ripper Dogs. Ooh. Atmospheric condenser. Nice. That saves me some effort as soon as we get out of here. Okay, can I? No. Who are you? Oh, wait a second, that's right. There's a hole in the ceiling here somewhere I can take to drop in that room. Yeah, here we go. And, yeah, you're getting left behind, so I can take that with. This, Oh, will treat poisoning, but not instantly. Okay, yeah, that's worth taking then. You know what I can do, though, is come on. Turn those berries I've got into berry juice, and that'll free up an inventory slot. Okay. Come on. There we go. Nope. There. Thanks. Okay. Can I get out now? There it goes. Alright, I think we're done with the ship, though. Well, almost. Ready to get those? Okay. Reload this thing. That should have freed up another inventory slot by using that card up. Very good. Warning, one-way exit. I could switch my weapons out if we want, but yeah, I think I'll keep with what I got. Pick you off from a distance. Fight, run or fight to get away from the ship, and find a way to escape the planet. Okay. You've got medium and light armors. Okay. This armor has like 10,000 durability left, basically. I'm going to put this insulation booster on instead. And, you know, I'm just going to... I can't leave that here. I have to leave it here. Alright, I can also free up an inventory slot by doing that. There's really nothing I can crash. I mean, I can turn all my bottled water into respirator charges, I guess. I'll free up an inventory slot as well. Already burned through like 74 oxygen. I'm not in a real big hurry though to use any food, so once I walk out here, we're stuck outside, but I can't do anything else inside, so some Ripper Dogs, I'm not too worried about them. I'm worried about guys like that. I'm worried about guys that can attack from range. I'm sniping the assault rifle here. Okay, he's dead. Somebody drop me like a combat rifle, would you? Okay, run out. Grab. Loot. Okay. You over here? Yeah, you're over here. Okay. There's another one right there, though. I'm not gonna worry about those, but I will take that. Oh, and of course the drone landed right on that guy. Alright, I'm gonna leave that behind so I can take bioethanol with. I'm gonna eat that so I can take titanium. All this wonderful stuff here. Yeah, I'll do that. I can do 3 more of those. Let's go ahead and just drink that. And I don't need the blue key card anymore. I can do that. Trauma kit would be good though. What do I want to trade the trauma kit for? I could do that. The ration. You know, that bread's probably going to expire before I can eat it. So we'll do that. No, actually, let's do that instead, right? Okay. You know, it's actually a lot easier to get out of the ship than normally. Because that guy didn't realize I was outside the ship. Now, as soon as we leave, we're going to run into patrols. So I'm going to just head north. Just basically picking a direction and going with it. Let's see, what do we see on the map? Let's go east, right? I did manage to burn through most of my armor, or not my armor, ammo already. These rocks are actually really tempting. It's like, what can I get rid of in order to start harvesting these? To get further out on the planet, it's actually harder to find rocks like this. Okay, yeah, I saw you shooting at me, you jerk. We also have some debris that we can do stuff with. Here, let me use up this ammo. It uses pistol ammo, so... Come on, hurry up and get your butt over here, would you? It'd take forever to go anywhere. Okay. I'll leave that on my hotbar. It's not like I'm going to use it anytime soon. Okay. Do you mind? Jerk. You know what? That works. Thankfully, Xerax minigunners, or whatever this guy is, are actually really inaccurate at range. Xerax soldier, yeah. Okay. Go and just drink his juice. Alright. Are these carbon-bearing rocks here? Is that what we're looking at? Yeah, carbon-rich. Okay. That'll be handy. Okay. Yes, I know. I've got this knife on me that I'm not going to use ever. I was going to say the good thing about these guys is they drop ammo, but he didn't. Alright, let me trash can that. I'm going to grab some of these carbon-rich rocks while we're here. Carbon-bearing rocks, whatever. 29 copper ore. That's a good start. I need to find iron, though, so I can make a portable constructor. And we got regular rocks here. I don't really have the inventory slots for it right now, though. Of course, I'm holding on to, 7.62 rounds, and I got nothing that fires that, but... Should I try to get up on top of here? Down on top of certain mountains, you can find trees. Nope, don't right-click, dummy. Take that out of your hand. Don't right-click by accident again. Yeah, nice and dark, isn't it? Good thing I equipped the insulation boost, otherwise I'd already be in trouble. Okay, yeah, quit holding ship down. Just killing our food. Okay, so there's just some rocks on the top of these ones. Alright, but cobalt. It's more cobalt. I'll need it, just not right now. Let me see, but we can have a recent view. Hello, right there. Tree. I need to find iron-bearing rocks. It's just a rock. These are all just rocks. I do believe that on this planet, the blueprint factory does not work. So, also, we got a couple moons we can go to. 3 moons in total, I think. There's Epsilon 7, there's Epsilon 1. There's a single dead tree there. Trees are lifeblood. They are ammo. We need those. At least until I can start taking on, like, some 0x POIs. Which there's only a couple of good-sized ones on this planet. I think the one we start in, and then there's a drone base, roughly. So our temp, good too. Negative 175. Okay, we're fine. I was going to say, we're at negative 48 already. Should I be worried? The answer to that question is not really, no. Oh, look, more cobalt. And one single tree. Great. Okay, then. Let me just go ahead and switch that out for that. And how far away do we get from... Yeah, not far. But yeah, no, it is an admin core, so... So what I'm going to do is we're just going to yeet ourselves off the edge here, right? Oh, Woodwalker. I may have to drop some stuff off. Okay, you jerk, you. Get out of the mountain. Alien thorn, herbal leaves, dapabus sprouts, and akoberry sprouts. Okay, I'm gonna eat that. We're gonna take that because that's plant protein, and that, nothing else. That is energy bars, right? What else to get rid of though, right? Like Because all of this is pretty important when you get down to it. Optical fiber is really cheap. Now, I don't like leaving those behind, but they're not that important, per se. I mean, herbal leaves, if I get enough of them, I can eventually make herbal sprouts. I don't have any alien parts. Okay, oh well. Thank you again for giving me this, you know, motivational speech there, IDA. But how I have to get the hell out of here. Yes, trust me, I know. I'm not exactly planning to stick around and build a summer home here. I need to dig in somewhere. Because as soon as I start building a base, we have to worry about base attacks. And I don't have the resources right now to defend against successive base attacks, right? I only have so much ammo. And granted, I can make half of the bullets from just stone. Which, you know, the entire planet's made out of stone, so that's fine. It's the wood that's an issue. Wood for nitrocellulose. There's silicon ore here as well. The main thing is, I need to find iron. I can't make this without 5 iron ore. I'm going to hold off on unlocking anything else for now. Hello, sandworm. You are friendly, but I'm not. It just gave me 750 bonus experience. So, the alien teeth, not that important, really. What is important is finding a good place to set up shop at. Right. There are a couple of smaller, like, POI kind of things around. Basically, like little camps that escaped prisoners set up. They're always surrounded by Xerax, though. Oh, hi. Okay. Is it radioactive down here? Surprisingly, there's zero radiation, background radiation on this planet. But we've got pentaxid and we have promethium rocks. And we've got a bunch of stone. And it is 10 rads down there. Okay. But, I was to say, start digging in here. Yeah, the latest update to Reforged Eden gave us different colored beams for the multi-tool and the survival tool. You know, it hasn't actually tried giving me a single stone yet. Yeah, it wouldn't work because my inventory's full, so it would just drop it on the ground, but... There we go. Hey, we just got crushed stone. Wonder if it wasn't trying to give it to me because I had no inventory space, so it was just auto-deleting any that dropped. Here, let's go ahead and set this thing down here, because as you can tell, we're almost out of oxygen. Right? This planet does not have that. We're just going to put the biodiesel in and the bioethanol in for now, right? Oh yeah, these are the much better portable work lights. Fortunately, I don't have any, yeah, no iron, no base block, nothing. But now that I have this, it should show up on the map. Yeah, you can see that little white thing there. It's not showing up on when I mouse over because I'm too close. But we'll be able to find our way back here. Come on. Hey, sweet, we just had level 8. Nice. And it's just, the sun just set. Yeah, such as it is that we have for sunlight on this planet. It's not great, but the other rogue planet, XP, whatever. I think it's an XP, I'm not sure. XP 37 sounds kind of right. It has no sunlight at all, so it is always pitch black. Which is why I'm... Okay. No. Bad woodwalker. Oh my god, you dropped wood. Okay. More Daphobus, good, and some Elven Calyx. Okay. Nice that he had some more Daphobus, because it's stacked with what I had. Okay, I see you over there, bug. Good, more meat. That'll help refresh the timer a bit on the stuff that's in my inventory. Why are you dead? Do you guys attack them? I had no idea that was a thing you guys did. I've never seen that happen before. Okay, that's good to know, I guess. You're going to keep a sandworm as a pet? Keep the Argus away from it. Yeah, the quest for iron, though. It is a thing. Let me throw a waypoint down on here so I can see how far away I've wandered. 300 meters so far. Okay. Well, there's more copper anyway. We're doing good on copper. We'll be doing good on iron as soon as I can get a little bit to start off with. I just need 5. I can make myself a portable constructor. Then after that, we can turn stone into iron. That's a big rock. $325 crushed stone. Also, in this scenario, mass and volume is turned off, which is kind of nice. It makes early game resource harvest or gathering just that much easier, honestly. I mean, we're already at almost 3,000 volume out of a max like 750. Where is the stuff that I need? Seriously. Really shouldn't run, though. Just drains the food. It results in an overall just bad time. Actually, speaking of food, let me how much longer until this goes? 339, okay. 13, though, on the meat. Meat is much easier to renew, though. Because, I don't really have wheat to make bread out of. Oh, there we go. We got 10 iron ore. Nice. It's on my hotbar, so the game's like, that doesn't exist. There it goes. Alright. 600 meters out from my, quote, base, right? Thank God that Ad Astra tunes up the speed of the survival multi-tool as well. Hey, level 9. Nice. Okay, well, let's not run. We're still moving at a pretty decent clip thanks to that mobility booster. How much crushed stone do we have now? 1,400 crushed stone. That's going to be a huge help. The first thing I'm going to make is a base starter. Oh, hi guys. Well, okay, hi. Okay, this guy had an egg, which lasts a pretty good amount of time. What to get rid of? Okay, hi. Random drone found me. Do I want to get rid of anything for this? Well, I need to refill my oxygen anyway. Honestly, I could have just pitched the credits, but... Okay. It's like, I don't really need credits right now. Also, I can always just throw out the survival tool, because I can always make another one later for free. Here's some iron, I'll walk right by. That's fine. You know what? I will take it now. I hear you over there. I'm gonna eat that now. Oh, corn is gonna be good. Yeah, I'm gonna pitch the credits out then. Fruit and biological specimens. No, I don't need those because those are cheap to make. Tegmine is a biological specimen. That's not hugely important, but I will just go ahead and pitch those out. Wood warders hurt like a truck if they hit you. They have some really good stuff. I just wish we had some Gigas running around. That would actually be a lot of fun as well. Especially with their drops. These Gigas can drop some really good stuff. Thing is, the wood warders actually like moan at you whenever they're coming for you. Gives you that split second of warning before they get to you. Yeah, definitely go out at night and check out that rocks biome, though. More wood waters, the better. Okay. So how did you do while I was gone? 2 and 1. You are so slow. Here, take that for the moment, though, would you? I need the inventory slot to put this on. And we've got that, so make 4 more of you. Let me start putting stuff away into here. There we go. Ammo and healing items, and a little bit of food. So here's the question. No, we cannot make sandwiches, but we can make hard-boiled eggs eventually, right? One of the reasons I was saving the bread is because bread and meat equals sandwich, you know. All right. Base starter. It's fine. IDA, it's fine. Here, let me sort by item type. Now let's go here. We're going to go base. We need a fuel tank. Which seems like a horrible idea, but you know, it is what it is. Basic large generator, because we're probably going to need that. Small constructor is a must-have. Cargo containers. Bridge is unlocked automatically, but we need a food processor. Superior solar panels are yes, please. Ventilators are definitely necessary. Okay, and we're good for now. The other thing is we're going to need some hover vessel stuff, right? Cargo boxes, I'm going to need a harvest controller and a mechanical drill module. Bridge is probably not necessary. Weapons are probably not a bad idea, though. So let's go ahead and get the ammunition controller going. Harvester's probably not going to be very viable on a hover vessel, to be completely honest. Spotlights and a detector are, though. Matter transceiver probably wouldn't be a bad idea. The reason why the harvester's kind of not that viable is I'd have to get to the tops of the mountains to be able to harvest trees. There we go, and we'll just go ahead and make a couple more of those. I put my iron ore away. That's why I only got one extra one of these. Can I have these back, and we'll put those into here and get you working. 188 seconds. Oh, you're taking a while too. Can I make the bigger solar panels than you? No, I can only make the small ones. But I'm going to go ahead and call this an episode. Thank you for coming out. I hope you enjoyed it, and until the next one. Signing out. Have fun.